My name is Jason JROCK Houston, and tonight you guys are listening to an interview being done for Chatic Riffs Magazine. We're speaking with lead singer Rick DeJesus from a band at Adelita's Way, and you guys are based out of Las Vegas. Is that correct, Rick?
Yes, Las Vegas about it.
And so, what's the music scene up there these days? I understand there's quite a lot of bands coming up that way, and it's quite good these days.
For us, Vegas is great. There's nothing better than when you play your city and the shows sell out before you even get on stage. I'm very proud of the Las Vegas scene. I'm very proud of what's going on there right now. There's a lot of great talent coming out of there. It's an entertainment city, and stars should be born in Las Vegas. And I'm happy that it's getting some attention. It's also a very competitive market. You're competing with a lot of shows. You're competing with a lot of things going on in town, a lot of partying, but Vegas community doesn't let you down, man. They're still rocking and rolling out in Las Vegas.
Yeah, and part of the reason we're talking to you tonight is because you're currently on tour with Flyleaf and Frame and Hanley and Fit for Revivals. How's the tour been going so far?
The tour's been fantastic. It makes me very confident in what we're going to accomplish next. We're very happy with Snowcore. The bands are all great. Everyone's getting along. We're very happy with the support the fans have been showing us, and our fans have been coming out to support us, and we're leaving tour very happy.
And now, March 17th, you guys got a new EP dropping called Deserve This. Can you tell us a little bit about the new EP, what people should expect from it?
They should just expect, us trying to be the best we can be, like every record. I write every record the same way, and people try to put more behind it than what it takes. I write what I feel, I write what I want to write about, I write what's going on, and I write things that are sticking to me for some reason are coming out of me. And I'm going to continue making music that way until I'm done, man. And I think people can expect, if you're a fan of Adelita's Way, you'll connect the way you connect with us, You connect with me and my lyrics, and I'm very proud of it. I think it's a great EP. I think, the record's going to be great, and we're very proud of what we're doing. I feel very excited.
And so let me ask you, when you guys were recording these tunes that are on this new EP, did you do it the modern way where everybody kind of recorded their parts separately? Did you record it as a live band where you're all together?
No. We tracked this thing as live as possible, man. We went into a great big live room in Johnny K's studio in Chicago, Groove Master, and we came in well rehearsed, and we played in the room.
Oh, that's
most everything you hear on the recording is we took as much live recording as we could.
Yeah, that's cool because, I miss the days of, when bands went in and did that because you can definitely, hear the difference to me. I mean, even with technology today, you can do what you can with it, but I miss the days of bands going in and, like you said, cutting it live in the studio now. What it was like getting away from Las Vegas and going to Chicago to record the album?
It's amazing. It's our we're going on our fourth record doing everything, so we've done it a couple times. We did our first record in Chicago, and that's where we returned. We returned to where we felt comfortable, where we knew we were going to get great tones and great live sounds, and exactly what you said was a big focus for us. We wanted to make sure that the record sounded like real instruments and real musicians playing it, so Groove Master felt great. We went back to where we started, and I think people are gonna love it.
I gotta say, knowing very little bit about your band, I never heard of a band until the publicist sent me a press release about you guys, and I, of course, went on your Facebook page and checked out what you guys had up there, and I was just impressed, really, I gotta say, with what a professional setup you guys got. The photography looked very professional, and I was very impressed with the single "I Get Around." It's really got a great rock vibe to it, and I was impressed to learn you guys had done some touring with Guns N' Roses in the past. What was that like? Because I could see the two bands on a tour together.
It's a dream come true, man. Tour with a band like Guns N' Roses. You let them know when you're growing up, and now you're on the stage with them. It's unbelievable. There's so many bands that I respect. I respect so much. I want to play with, man. You know what I mean? It's like, if we can name just a big list of them. Every time we get to play festivals, and whether we're playing with Korn, Soundgarden, Incubus, you know what I mean? Anytime you get to play with a band that is just really, really you're excited about, it feels good, man. It feels good to look at back on your life and be able to play with share the stage with some of your favorite bands, and that's what we're doing, man.
And
they respect us because we throw the fuck down.
Yeah, and Rick, again, you're talking to a guy that knows very little bit about the band, but just what I've in doing my research on the band, just listening to the single and a couple of other tunes you have up on the site. One thing I immediately noticed is you guys do not sound like everybody else out there. I mean, I'd say you're a cross between like a modern rock band, and you got that kind of a little bit of an edge to you, like Guns N' Roses, but you guys don't come across as like trying to be a clone of anybody. It's just something really original from your heart. Is that something you guys set out to do when you put the band together?
No, we just, for us, we're just focused on taking the next step every time.
Yeah. And so tell me, how long this current tour you guys are on is getting ready to wind down? Do you have any plans to do any headlining shows once the new EP drops?
Yeah, we're gonna headline the whole summer. That's the plan. The plan is to headline, and we just want to focus on building our audience and giving them a longer show and giving our fans what they want. Our fans are always telling us, "You need a headline. You need a headline." Well, now we're gonna give them what they want.
That's cool. And now, once you guys start headline, I was curious, how hard is it to come up with a set list as far as like how much of a new material do you throw in there?
It's not too hard because we really focus on changing it up every night. We never play the same set twice.
Oh, that's cool. That keeps it fresh for the fans. I imagine you guys also when you're playing up there.
Switching songs in and out, definitely.
And I got to ask, because again, one thing I really took notice of right away is Adelita's Way. I mean, I'm curious how you guys came up with that name, because it's a great original sounding name.
Oh yeah, man! Did you read the story how the name came about?
No, I was just I somehow missed that. But I was wondering if you could share that with us.
Oh no, it's a long story, bro. You got to go and check it out for yourself and talk about it.
Okay. I will make a point to do that. But again, now
you got to do it, man. It's a cool story. It's about getting arrested in Tijuana, Mexico.
Oh, okay. Somehow I missed that. But anyways, so are you the primary songwriter in the band, being that you're the singer, or does everybody kind of contribute?
I mean, I primarily am the songwriter. Yeah, of course. But I also love to learn and love to listen to music, and I play with great musicians, so I value their input very much. We write together sometimes. I mean, there's a lot of ways that it goes. Sometimes, but I write all the lyrics and melodies to every song we've ever had, and sometimes the band will come at me with a riff or sometimes a beat, or and I can also build off those kind of things.
Oh, okay. And so let me ask you, Rick, when you were growing up, who were the guys that influenced you as far as you wanting to become a singer?
Oh, man, I really loved Nirvana, and I really loved, Soundgarden and Audio Slave and Rage Against the Machine and The Offspring and Bush 16 Stone was such a great record, and I was a big fan of that, but I also love that. I love all kinds of music, man. I love Aerosmith, and I love Foreigner, and, I love Motown, and, I'm not just, really based off of one type of thing. I just love music in general. Okay. And so who are you guys? You currently signed with Pavement, is that correct? With who?
Pavement Music?
No.
Oh, so okay. I apologize for that. Who are you signed with? I was curious. Are you guys putting this out?
We're running our own. We were signed with Virgin Records for 7 years, and now we run it. Everything we're doing on our own.
Oh, okay. That's where I was mixed up. But yeah, so you were signed to Virgin Records, and do you mind going into why you guys decided to go your own way?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, technology changed the game.
Yeah.
And, all Virgin can pretty much do for us is roll our stuff out on Spotify for the world to hear, and give a little bit of marketing behind it. We're a band that likes to take risks. We like to release music more often than not, and I think the balance made more sense to put it out ourselves because. We didn't feel like what Virgin could offer us outbalanced the fact that we want to release music whenever we want to release music, and we want to really be a part of people hearing us. You know what I mean? I want to make a big 3-year event every time we release an album. I want to release new music every year and a half.
Yeah, that makes it. You make a good point there, Rick, and that's one thing I kind of really enjoy about the internet, that you can look at what we're talking about, two ways. I mean, of course, if you got a label behind you, it's got a little bit of money. like that always helps. But then again, on the flip side, you might have a guy in a suit telling you, I don't hear a single. Go back and write. There must be a great thing for you guys finally have at control is we're going to do it our way. We're not going to have somebody telling us.
Well, I have enough belief in the decisions I've made in my 7 years of Virgin Records and the amount of hit songs that I did have that I believe in myself to be able to point those things out. I picked some of our most successful singles as singles. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I feel like I know what I am capable of. But you also need a team. You can't do everything on your own. You got to find the right guys who are willing to work for you and hire them also to get your music out. And that's, I'm not doing everything exactly by myself. I'm saving money. I'm being business savvy. I'm hiring people to get our music out. We're climbing up the charts on Active Rock with our new single, and we're getting good tours, and we're a player in the game, and we're a big player in the game, and we're going to continue to operate under those exact circumstances.
Yeah, I was just going to make that point because it doesn't seem like it's been a bad decision you made, and then another thing when you make the decision, kind of go independent or do it on your own, is if you can remain successful like you've been doing, then you and the rest of the band are going to reap all the awards. There's more money to be made, so to speak, because you guys are one doing the work.
And it's time for that. It's time for that. Everyone's been making all the money off us for hundreds of years, as long as the music business has been a thing. And right now, with how technology is just making music so accessible to the audience and to the fans, we feel now is the best time to try to do things, and us just kind of maybe try to get the good end of the stick once.
And it must be a great feeling too. With the power of the internet, I'm sure you see this every day. People sending emails and stuff. I'm sure there's some kid in Japan right now, or on the other side of the world, or in Russia, listening to one of your tunes, and that just must kind of sometimes boggle your mind and think, man, we haven't even toured over there, and somebody's listening to our stuff.
Which is very important to us too. We want to get over there, and that was another thing. The record company wasn't sending us overseas. They weren't releasing our music overseas. Now we are free to release our music all over the world, and that's exactly what we're doing.
And so let me ask, the new release, are people going to be able to get hard copies of that, or is it going to be solely digital?
No, we'll have hard copies. We'll sell at shows, and we'll have in Best Buys and stores. When we put the full-length album out, the EP is just going to be digital, and then the hard copy is going to be, the full album is going to be on hard copy as well. Yeah.
And I got to ask you, too, Rick, I've been reading lately on the internet all these established rock musicians stating, that they think rock is dead. But then I listen to something, like your latest single, I Get Around, and I think rock and roll is still alive and well, so to speak. It's just that you got to find the bands that are putting out the quality stuff like you guys.
I think that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to put out quality stuff so people stop saying rock is dead, so people start putting a little bit of attention, so the audience starts looking over here a little more. I don't let negativity define me, so I'm not going to go around, moping saying rock is dead. I try to be, I try to have a positive aura over where rock is heading, and I just want to be there when, I've been at the forefront of trying to help this thing, for the past 7-8 years. I've made it a point to put my good energy into rock and roll and do good things and have a positive vibe about the state of rock and roll. And I've hung through tough times and everything just because I love it so much. And I'm going to be there when the tide turns, and I'm going to be a part of the tide turning. So I feel like I'm doing my part right now. I feel like I'm starting a little bit of a mini revolution in my mind. If I'm successful doing this on my own and the way I'm doing it, artists won't feel like they've been buried after a major label is done with them, or after people are saying rock is dead. No one will be going around saying rock is dead if bands are out there putting out records, selling shows out, packing rooms, selling discs. I know, not even selling discs, but people listening to your music. If people are listening to music, they're interested, and they're going to buy merch, and they're going to come to shows, and that's what I'm striving for. I'm striving for, Adelita's Way wants to fill rooms all over the United States, and that's our goal.
Yeah, and you make an interesting point too. Like if you guys were still signed to a major label or something, your A&R guy or whatever might have 30 different bands he's trying to work with at the same time, and whereas if you guys,
every single one on the same exact advice.
Yeah, and where you guys, like I'm talking to you, Rick, and you're the guy in the band. You're not a guy, from a label, so you have more vested interest in doing everything you can to promote the band and get the word out about the band than some A&R guy at a label. And I think it's great that the artists these days, have that power, to get the word out about their music. You just have to have the drive, a little more hard work to do.
Totally.
Yeah. And so now tell me, like, when you went in to record this new album, were these tunes already written? Did you kind of write as you entered the studio?
No, I always write, man. I'm always writing. I have songs. I have so many songs that I write that I love. That I feel really, really good about the future for our music. You know what I mean? Like I don't just write when someone tells me to make a record. I don't just write when I'm supposed to sit down and write something. I'm always writing. There could be any time during the day I can run and write something, or I could think of something and I record it on my voice phone, or I'm always writing songs, and these are just ideas that I've written and I never seen to completion. And I'm always, I got another record. I already got new songs that I'm working on for the new album, and then I just have a nice catalog of songs that I love. And sometimes I decide to work on some, and sometimes I decide to work on others,
And so, like, with this new EP that's coming out, were any of these tunes on here, older material that was, maybe recorded for past albums that didn't make it on there?
No, everything was recorded all brand new and fresh. All these were recorded in a session in Chicago. But I will say, the song "Deserve This," we wrote "Deserve This," and it got fucked up on the Stuck album. It didn't come out the way we wanted it. The producer changed too much shit. We didn't like how it ended up, and we kind of pulled it back off the record because we wanted to put it the way we had it.
So is that kind of why you guys decided to choose that as a title track, being that I guess this one particular track, like you're saying, had kind of a special place in your heart for it?
No, we named it "Deserve This" because we feel like, the third album was supposed to be our coming out. We were heading towards, becoming an elite act, and the third record was supposed to be our arrival into the House of Blues and headline and doing all these things, and nothing turned out on the album. The album was a nightmare. We put out a record that we're very proud of and we love it. Obviously the label tampered with certain things, so it came out not exactly the way we wanted, but we still felt strongly about the record, and we don't feel like that record deserved more love. And we got some hate for that record, and from our label and from rock and roll, and just so we named the record "Deserve This" because the whole time we were making the record, our record label just kept saying rock is dead. And we say one more album, man. We didn't deserve to have. We didn't deserve to have no shot. You know what I mean? Like they were giving the record no shot before we even started recording it.
Oh wow!
Rock is dead before they even heard one song.
Wow! There you go. And you guys, of course, like you're saying, this new Deserve This EP was produced by Matt Dowdry, who's a guy that's worked with Megadeth and Airborne and Disturbed. How did you guys come to work with him?
I have a relationship with Johnny K, and that's his studio that Matt works out of, Groove Master. Johnny K is a dear friend of mine. He's a great producer, and Johnny's the one who hooked everything up. He was like, I know you guys are doing this on your own. Obviously Matt, and I know Matt's work, and Matt is a prodigy. I feel like he's got so many great ideas, and he's so great with tones, and he's learning from Johnny K, who I think is one of the best in the business. And Johnny helped with like small things, man. We got to use his mic setup for the drums, and the drums sounded fantastic. And it was a great team effort, and Matt killed it for us. And we did some of the producing on the record because we knew exactly what we wanted out of these songs, but we also let Matt tell us how we could improve the tracks, and we didn't get too in love with everything we were doing. We just felt proud about it, but we were constantly looking to make things better or more interesting.
And then I was also reading in the press release that you guys had some of your music played on Fox Sports Network and in some video games and CSI. How did that all come out? Did these shows or the television networks come to you guys?
I'm pretty sure that's where you can get, our publishing company, Warner Chappell at the time, and our label a little bit of love. They made a couple nice moves happen like with that kind of stuff. And sometimes when a song is a natural fit for things, it just goes to them. And that's, ESPN and WWE and CSI, they really connected to Invincible. They connected to our first album. We're blessed to have them, we're always just trying to write, everything that we love.
Wow.
Invincible's in the same way. I wrote Invincible exactly the same way with the love and tenor and jazz. I write every song that I write, and some of them just happen to be hits. Some of them happen to be personal to people, and some people happen to say, I don't fucking like that song, but I usually mean something to me. It's a little blend of everything. Music's got to mean something to the artists, and then it's got to mean something to the fans, and then it's got to mean something to the world. And when you connect the dots on those three things, that's when artists become the biggest in the world. And we're still looking to be one of the biggest artists in the world.
Yeah, and on that note, I got to ask you. So, of course, everybody loves to get a good review. But do you guys care more about what your fans think or what the critics think, or would you say that's equally as important?
We don't give a shit about the critics at all. And you know what? We love seeing our fans happy and proud. We love seeing them. I mean, it inspires us in other days. But we usually do everything we're doing because we love what we're doing, and we're just having fun with it all. And thinking of it, seeing the fans' reaction is great, but we really don't give a fuck about any big reaction, but we do want people to like it. So we're always conscious of making sure that, we're giving our fans exactly what they've come to love from us.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Now, the last thing I wanted to touch base on is that I see you guys are currently, as you say, working towards your next album, and it says something on the press release. You got some kind of pledge music campaign for the next full-length album. You want to talk a little bit about that and how people can help?
Yeah, we're connecting with the fans. We're doing a lot of cool things to show them we love them and we appreciate their support and that we understand how much they value us. So we wanted to put together, we wanted to do a lot of special things for them. We're giving them music. We're going to do go-kart riding with them. They can have a trip to Vegas where we take them out for a night. And we just thought of those things because we want to do something great for our fans, and we think it would be so memorable for them to be a part of things from the beginning. And we love the pledge. And it also allows us not have to listen to 17 different suits when making a decision on something we have the answers to.
Yeah, well, no, when I was asking specifically about it, says you guys are have some pledge campaign where people can donate to help fund the next album. Is that through Kickstarter or something?
No, it's through Pledge Music. PledgeMusic.com/Adelita's Way.
Oh, okay. And so people can get all the information from there. Well, Rick, it's been great talking. I talked to you all night, but I know you're very busy, so I want to thank you for taking time to do this. Like I said, the interview will probably go up in about a week or so. Is there anything else you'd like to say to all your fans out there?
Thanks very much. You keep fighting the fight for rock and roll, bro.
Okay, do me a favor. Keep my number, and maybe we can do this again a couple of months down the line. Like, see how things are going once the album drops. And good luck with that. Okay, Rick? Take care, my friend. Bye-bye.